This episode is sponsored by Wooster, Purdy, and Hyde.
You know, again, there's so many factors that go into pricing, right? It's not just the dollars and cents. You have to look at the financials and the overhead and everything else, but it is everything else that you bring to the table. The other night, literally, it kind of made me think about this as I was prepping for this podcast today. Like, we had like a spider on our wall and killed it, and Christina's like, oh, isn't that going to scuff up the wall? And I was like, no, that's why you use good paint, right? And it kind of made me think about this, knowing this conversation was coming up, because like most homeowners would be like, well, I can just paint the kitchen myself, no big deal, right? And if they don't have the understanding of the difference between good quality paint and not good quality paint, they're going to go to some random big box store, purchase the cheapest paint they can, because paint is paint, right? Why would I spend a lot of money on it when I can spend no money on it? They're going to kill that spider, and now they're going to have a huge mark on their wall.
Yeah, it's funny. I can always tell who painted their walls when I go in their house.
Yeah.
You could tell the difference between a professional painter and someone who just did it on their own.
As cheap as they could.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why you hire professionals. And I think in every aspect of entrepreneurship, I think you should hire professionals. And I think you should have professionals doing the right jobs within your organization, and you will reap the rewards from that. And just back to what you said about costs. Never make sure your costs, are so high that you can't. That market will bear X, like. This is what the max people are charging, and you still can't be profitable.
Yeah.
If that's a problem, then you have other issues that you need to address.
No, that's a good point. And usually it's too much overhead, or and this shouldn't be the case if you're charging that much, but you're starving your business of the cash, right? You're taking too much out of your business, more than what the business is making.
Yeah, and don't live out of your business account.
Yeah.
That is like the number one. If you'll never have money to grow, number one. Because you're taking money out of your business to live. And, it's a difficult situation for entrepreneurs who get into this, get into a business and they need money today to survive. I was lucky enough to get into this where I didn't, I could go 2 years without making money, to start my businesses. But, it's not like that for everyone, but invest in the right things.
Yep. Well, and I think just having a good systematic amount that you take out of your business every 2 weeks or every month or however often you pay yourself, right? And just say like, hey, this is what I'm going to take out no matter what. And make sure it's, again, a reasonable amount, but it's enough to live on and stuff. And then, as things continue to grow, then you can start taking more money out, but start out at the bare minimum.
To watch the full episode, download Overdrive, now available on the App Store and Google Play.